How you doing, guys? I just wanted to make a little update video. I know a couple of people have been watching my videos. I had the ethical dilemma, which, make a quick rewind. I had bought this jersey from an estate sale, which was, if people who go to estate sales know, they usually, certain rooms they block off, so you can't go in them. Usually you go wherever you can, look around the house, but, a lot of times they'll have like a yellow tape, can't go in. Make a long story short, they had 2 days sale and miscommunication between the homeowner. Long story, they had a miscommunication. The room was opened on the second day. Okay? And I went to the room was open, so there was no tape, there was no signs, there was no nothing. I ended up buying it, and then, you know, as I'm doing a transaction, the homeowner is talking with the company, saying, "Oh, we're not supposed to sell stuff in that room." And then the liquidation company was upset too because she wasn't told, and there was just a miscommunication. Anyway, I left. I called the lady back, the liquidation company. I told her that I did have one item that was from that one room. The rest of the stuff was from different rooms. So she says, okay, fine. So I says, if she calls you and she wants it, then I'll give it back. That's fine. So then I made a video about it, and I said, I'm going to wait. So I waited a couple days. Lady didn't say anything to me. Nobody called me. Then a day goes by, another day. Then I get a call from the lady. She says, oh yeah, I need you to drop by or give, whatever, long story, give it back, the Seahawks jacket. I said, look, I didn't take any Seahawks jacket. I only have the hockey top, the jersey, the hockey. And so she's like, okay, fine, I'm going to come pick that up anyway because, I want to get back for the homeowner wherever I could. So this was the week of 4th of July, all right? So it was already a couple of weeks. So I says, fine, you know what? That's okay. Now it's whatever it is, it's the, 12th, 13th, 14th, whatever day it is. I ain't even keeping track of days. But it's been a little while. The lady never called me back. And, I want to list this thing because I seen this jersey go for, I hope it's the right one. But I looked at the comps, and there's some comps that went up to, like, almost $300-400. So, this one, it's not mint. It's got a couple flaws, but I seen on the bottom, like 150. So, I want to list it. I want to make money. That's what we're here for. We're here to make money. Okay? We're not here to return items. Anyway, excuse me. I'm thinking about maybe calling her next week and then saying, look, you know what? What do you want to do? Do you still want the item back? So, I was just going to wait. But then and then somebody says, well, what if she lost your number, or blah, 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 the right thing, to give it back. I said, okay, fine. I'll call her up, and I'll go and see her. Alrighty? Now, that was the first part of the video. Also, I want to talk about something else that I seen in some other YouTube videos and other people talking about and reselling, which is a term called ROI, Return on Investment. And what happens is, a lot of people are, saying how much return on investment they made or whatnot, or, how much percent. Now, I have I have a college degree in business, so, I have a background in, in finance and different, so I understand what these, what the terminology is. And I just want to let people know, if you're a new YouTuber or a new reseller or whatever, that it's kind of being used incorrectly, all right? What ROI is really for is for investments that you're making where you're really not involved in. Now, there's a calculation how to figure out ROI. Basically it's just the percentage on top of how much the initial investment was. There's anybody who's not good at math, you could just go on to Google and Google ROI calculator, and then put the information, and then put how much you sold, how much you bought the merchandise for, how much you sold it for, and it will tell you your ROI. But that's not really correct. it's not a good indicator if you're comparing apples to, if you're trying to compare apples to apples, it's not a good indicator. It would be like me trying to measure this table with a thermometer instead of a ruler, you know? So you're really, it's really not a correct metric to use when you're trying to figure out how much profit you're making. And, I think, because what happens is I hear a lot of people saying in the videos that, live chats, they want to double or triple their money. Yeah, obviously you're doing this to make money, but if you could pay up, you know what? I would rather pay $100 and buy something for 160. Buy something for 100 and sell for 160, than to buy something for $5 and sell for $40. You know what I mean? So, it's because it's at the end of the day, it's about how much profit you're making and how much time it's taking you to list the items, and how much time is it going to sit on, is it going to sit and sit and sit. So, when people talk about ROI, you don't bring ROI to the bank, okay? You bring dollars to the bank. Because when you could talk to anybody, who knows a lot about finance and about business, ROI you would use when you're, say, ROI is something like when you're buying a stock, okay, or you're buying a bond or something, and then you're just letting your investment work. You're letting your money do the work. It's basically how much work is your money out there working for you, not you going and buying merchandise. And now I have to, let's say I have to photograph this, and let's say this other blazer over here, I have to get a stain out of it or something else. It's just, I'm not, trying to badmouth other resellers that talk about it, but I'm just saying, because look, I'm not an official word. I don't know everything, and and these people probably, they know a lot more than I do anyway by reselling. But as far as from an academic angle, from a finance angle, from somebody who went to college, it's not really being used correctly. Okay? All right. Thank you very much.